When you open K6 Ninja, you'll get this screen, start using or just play. And if you just want to go in and play with the data, you can use just play. Just make sure you exit the application, and the next time you come in, you'll get this screen again. And when you're ready to start using, you're going to press start using. And it basically says there's a 3-step process, and it's going to just erase all the current data that's in there right now. So I press OK. First, you set up the class info, and so I'm just going to press OK. So class info, teacher's name, and this is just going to appear really at the bottom of your printouts. So if you're going to print some things off, it doesn't really go home to parents or anything. So I'm just going to put in Pat Van Tassel, and then class code is usually your grade and then the last digit in your name. So i.e. 4V. So I'm actually a 4/5 V. Multi-level class. I am a multi-level class because I teach grade 4s and grade 5s, but normally by default it's no, you're teaching a straight 5 or a straight 4 or whatever. So I'm going to put yes. No, I'm going to leave it no so it doesn't confuse people later when you see some of the other screens, because the screens change slightly for multi-user level classes. I'll do it anyway. I'll do yes. Okay, resource, no. Specialist, no. And this isn't really set up for specialists right now anyway. It's just for the future. I might add that. Assessment type. We use outcomes in Nova Scotia, but maybe it goes by standards is what you call your um, type of assessment you do. Or, or there's other. If you press other, you can type in what you call your outcomes or standards. And year type, you can go term, semester, or other. We go term, and country is Canada. So really, that's all I need to do. There's cloud space at the top here, email info and password. Just leave those for now, okay? And I'm just going to press next. So now I have to do student entry. It says use the plus button to add each student. When you're done, press the green done entering all students button. So I press OK. So you can see the plus button at the top of the screen here. And so if I press plus, it says there's already a student record ready to complete. So you can see there's one record that's green here. I'll just type in a student's name, Bill, next, Smith, next, gender, male. There's no choice for like a transgender or anything right now. This gender thing doesn't go home to parents or anything. No one really sees it. It's more for if you're going to use the comment type bank thing where it puts in a he or she. And so I guess you have to choose what, if the child is transgender, you have to choose what they're identifying with and use that. So they would just put like he or she in their comments. That's all. And grade. I'm going to go say grade 4. And then the parents email Guardian 1 and Guardian 2. If they have an email, you would type it in here. And then you go to Guardian 2 if you want a second email. But if I could leave that blank now and just go plus at the top, because now I'm going to add a new student. I'm done. And I'm going to type in the next student, Susie. Next. Van Tassel, just to add a name. And just you're going to see what happens. I put a V name. It'll automatically sort. She's a female, grade 4. I don't have the names. I'm going to do another, the Guardian's emails, and press another plus. And you'll say Susie Van Tassel is now below Bill Smith. Automatically sorted by last name. So I'll just do one more here. It's better not to leave a blank. Say I was done now, and I've got this blank line at the top. It's better to delete that. It messes the email up, one of the types of emails up, because it sees it as blank student. So If you see a blank line like that, there's a garbage can over to the right hand side right here. So it's better to press that and delete that once you're done your list. All right. So pretend I'm done my whole list here. I press done, entering all students at the top. And now it says there are no outcomes in this module yet. So whether it's outcomes or standards or whatever those things your country or province or state uses, then it says, do you want to check to see if they're already in this module? And so it's always check. Okay, so I'm going to press check. And you select the grade level. So I'm grade level 4. And it says repeat this process for every set of standard outcomes you want. So if I'm doing a grade 4 or 5, I do submit for grade 4. And it says, okay, I'm ready to start. It's going to open this back up again and continue. And then I'm basically ready. If I need more outcomes, or I checked later, and so I didn't really bring them in, and I need to get the outcomes in, I just press outcomes here on the main screen. This will show the outcomes I've already brought in, which were the grade 4 ones. And you can see grade 4 over on the right-hand side going down. There's math and language arts and so on. These are all for Nova Scotia right now. And you can see outcomes set up, the third tab over. Now, if I want to get the next grade or I didn't get them at the time, I'm going to just basically go get your outcomes by grade here, this first button. And then it shows the same screen we saw earlier, and I'm going to get the grade 5s and submit, or the grade 3s or 1s or whatever. So now I'll have the grade 4s and 5s outcomes or standards in my assessment, so I'm ready to use that information. So that's it for the initial setup. You're all ready to go.